some talking about. I know some confusion about Six Flags. Just want to clear that up really quick. So the confusion is I was kind of confused at first. So basically what I talk about is when you enter the park, you're supposed to get a wristband, like a generic park ticket, when you buy one offline, or if you have a member or a season pass holder, you're supposed to get a regular wristband. Now, if you want to do the haunted houses or the haunted mazes, you have to buy an additional $25 wristband, which you do have to give back at the end of the night. They make you give back. You can't keep that. It's not a souvenir, unfortunately. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of confusing how the layout is, just because the front of the park is not open, and the signs for all the haunted mazes are all TV monitors, so you kind of have to have an eye for it. I completely missed Carnival up by Johnny Rockets because I did not see the sign. I saw a clown up there. I thought it was a photo op, so I completely just ignored it and paid for the $10 the $10 5-second haunted attraction, I guess you would call it, with one clown. So that was kind of a joke, but yeah, I just want to make sure, do not try that out. It's not worth $10. But yeah, other than that, yeah, definitely plan on returning soon. That was a lot of fun. As far as Six Flags, man, that was the staff are really cool, really awesome. They're very interactive. At least the ones I came across. I know there's some comments below my last video on it. Some did not. Some saw it differently. Was not as fun, but you know, my experience, I liked it. It was good. Like I said, I definitely plan on returning in the future. Probably not this weekend, because this weekend I'm actually heading down to LA right now. Like I said, on I-5. I'll be down there until Sunday, just covering some parks down here, and well, majority of the time we'll be to Disneyland. But I'm gonna try to shoot over maybe Universal, Knott's Berry Farm, and who knows, maybe Magic Mountain on the way out. So we'll see. No guarantees. I've been meaning to get to Magic Mountain, but there's just there's so much coverage down here in Southern California that you know. But still, I like to visit the parks, and then also share it as well with you guys. So, but yeah, definitely doing that down here. But when I come back from Southern California, I do plan on checking out, going back to Six Flags and checking out those other haunted mazes, man. I missed out on those, a couple of them. If you guys noticed, I went into the exit of one of them. I guess it was an exit of a haunted maze. I had no idea. I thought it was like a separate attraction, some little tunnel thing, and I went in there and I thought it was a staff member, but it ended up being someone part of the haunted maze. So yeah, kind of funny, but yeah, really cool. I kind of sad that the front of the park is closed, the DC Universe area, but unfortunately, you know, I'm actually, it's like a sad moment, but at the same time I'm kind of happy that the back of the park finally got some love and got a lot of attention, because man, it looks good. I mean, it sucks that the main stage is not being used in front of the park, and there's no fountain of blood, and there's no traditional, you know, big party in the front of the park. But you know, I kind of like it because it's kind of discreet. You know, you go in the back of the park, and then there's every turn there's like something new and different, and some lighting and music and sounds, and so yeah, definitely plan on going back soon. And by the way, I think one of the haunted houses I went into was not the name of it. It was Sulphur City. I don't believe it was Sulphur City I was supposed to go into. Or I thought it was Sulphur City. It was kind of confusing because I saw the sign Sulphur City, but I went into the haunted maze, and I do not believe that was Sulphur City. So yeah, it was kind of confusing, but yeah. So that's kind of thing about that. Like I said, back to the wristbands. Just wanted to cover that. I know that was a big topic. If you do have buy a day pass, a ticket pass, like I said, you can get into the park. That's not a problem. You can get a wristband. You can still check out the rest of the Fright Fest, but you cannot go into the haunted mazes. You have to buy that wristband separately, and that will be the light up wristband in my video if you guys watched. And like I said, that'll get you into the mazes and stuff. But I mean, other than that, if you're not really down for the mazes, they really weren't that bad. I mean, they're not like crazy scary. If you guys saw some of my video, even the scare zones, they're very interactive. They're really cool. They're not. Yeah, I've seen worse, where they literally like get a little crazy. But yeah, it wasn't that bad. The Johnny Rockets area, I think that was the most interactive area. The other scare zones weren't as bad. They just you can easily walk through them. There's maybe 2 or 3, 4, people scaring you, so zombies and whatnot, monsters. But other than that, I mean, it was a great time. Six Flags is not the main one of the main reasons why they did not use the DC Universe area is because they did not want they have a budget, right? They're given a budget. They put this money into the back of the park, especially around their new theme park ride, which would be Sidewinder Safari. So they want to get the more focus back there in that area. So if they left the DC Universe open, it's also stretching their staff. They don't have a whole lot of staff to be stretched that thin, especially that late at night. Some nights they close at 11. So in order to do that, they had to close the DC Universe area, and that will bring more of the attention to the area where they decorated. I'm glad they still have 5 haunted mazes, but and in those areas also too, some of the rides are open. Sidewinder Safari was open, Boomerang was open. They did do some retheming a little bit, change the names of it. I don't think they changed the name to Sidewinder Safari. I did not catch that, but the Boomerang one was changed. It was a funny name. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, other than that, I think. Oh, and Oasis Plaza is open, so get over there. They didn't do any decorating over there. That's the other thing. So they left that side of the park open. Medusa's open. I believe Kong is open, and not Jaguar. It's the other snake. Cobra's open. But also, if you guys don't know, the Ring of Fire ride, hell, I forgot what it's called, but the Ring of Fire is probably gonna go. They keep having numerous issues with it, and also just recently I found out they found a big crack in the ride, which is too much money to fix. So that's probably next to the chopping block. Just FYI, guys. So that's funny how I was just saying in my last couple of videos that if that one left, I would not be sad about it. Yeah, not a big fan of it. That kind of ride belongs in a fair or something like that, But yeah. Other than that, Great America. I just want to talk about Great America quick. Was cool. It was very good, detailed theming. I loved all the props and stuff. It's a very not low scaled or anything, but like as far as details of it, there's lots and lots of shows and stuff like that to watch. What's it called? So the rides are open, which is a big plus, and it was a good time. But to me, I like the Halloween. I mean, if I had a couple of kids, I'd be there. That'd be perfect for them. Probably like maybe 10 years younger. I don't know, but yeah, it was cool. They had some characters walking around, some funny looking monsters, nothing scary looking or intimidating. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I did get there at the end of the day and did not get to cover a whole lot. So, but hopefully you guys liked what I did cover. And yeah, there was really cool moments of the doors, like this little area where a bunch of like trick-or-treat doors you can go on or go to and knock and stuff and get candy. And yeah, and the whole park was open. Like I said, that was a big plus. It was nice. They had enough staff, they had enough people there to commemorate, to fulfill the whole park. And at that, you know, it's funny because the last video I posted there, I felt like the park was actually getting less staff. The staff was starting to stretch thin because some of the restaurants and little booths, food booths and stuff like that were actually closed, which was kind of weird. Things that are normally typically always open were closed. But yeah, it was a good time though. I was only in the park for an hour and a half in Great America, and I had a good time, even though I missed some of the shows, unfortunately. But yeah, now yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those videos, and now I'm gonna be posting a bunch of new stuff. Well, not new stuff. Like I said, it gets covered by a lot of people, but I get to experience it, and I'll be down here, like I said, for 4 days. Weather should be okay. It's supposed to be very hot. Last time I was down here, if you guys saw my last Disneyland video, holy moly, it was hot. It was so hot that my phone overheated, and in the video I I had to put my phone in a cup of ice to cool it down because it overheated, and I couldn't make any more footage for anybody. So yeah, that was a kind of funny moment. I was waiting for Spider-Man and overheated. Yeah, I'm excited to get back down here, cover Oogie Boogie Bash, and see Oogie Boogie himself again, collect lots of candy, and hopefully, yeah, have a good time, and hopefully the crowds aren't too bad. Been hearing some rumors that I think some of the staff in Disneyland have gone on strike, little mini strikes. They're kind of collaborating, getting together, and just not going back to work. They're not running the booths. So there's a lot of things that are closed that should be open, unfortunately. So we'll see. Hopefully things straighten out. Apparently a video went around, and some employees saw it, and they're changing their attendance policy, which I'm not sure what the details of it is, but apparently the employees do not like it. And yeah, it's a sad, because, you know, I believe Disney employees, that should be somewhat of a career, because who else can say that, hey, I work for Disney and I am there working and making everybody happy? Some of those characters, they go way above and beyond for a lot of the people coming to the park to make lifetime memories, and to do that on a day-to-day basis over and over again. I mean, even in the other parks, you know, even Six Flags and, like, you know, Knott's Berry Farm and Great America, the staff, you know, that's your face, you know, of the franchise, of the park. If the staff aren't happy, if the staff aren't, you know, doing well, it's gonna make everybody else within the park not feel great at all, and ultimately not make them want to come back and visit your park. So with the budget that Disney has, that they're spending billions of dollars on in their parks, you know, both East and West Coast, they should be able to afford to pay their employees better and treat them better. It's just sad, you know, to see that, you know, now it's affecting us. Now we're going in there expecting to have a great time and, you know, make memories and, you know, get away from all the crazy stuff in the world, and we go there and now outside stuff in the world is affecting inside the park stuff. So yeah, hopefully they can straighten this out and everything can get back to normal, because, man, we just got our Disney back after them being closed for almost a year from this pandemic thing, and now we're going backwards, like so it's a rumor. Like I said, been seeing stuff online that staff were not happy, so hopefully everything, like I said, gets fixed. We're gonna go check it out and see how things are. Other than that, not really a whole a lot. We're gonna go to Universal, maybe, hopefully, if we have time, and then Knott's Berry Farm. The chaperone policy, I like it. I like it. I've been screaming for Six Flags to do something about that. They need to do something about this, because as you guys saw, the first night at Fright Fest in Six Flags, I'm guessing there was like not guessing, but I was told 2 big groups of kids got into it, and supposedly someone brought a gun. I'm not sure. They didn't make it inside the park. It was someone outside. I'm sure someone called up their friends or something. I don't know, but it's just crazy, you know, that should not happen near a theme park. That's for, you know, family and, you know, for people just to, you know, like I said, get away from the outside craziness and go there and have a great time and leave all that stuff behind outside the gate. But yeah, Six Flags needs to bring in, unfortunately, that's just the way it's structured. It needs a chaperone policy. I know it might hurt them financially, maybe a little bit, but I think in the end, it'll be a safer place for families to go out and just have a good time and you know, visit. And honestly, the CEO even said himself that people are spending more money into the parks. Okay, hold on. So the CEO said something about, sorry, I'm looking at something. CEO said himself that the people are spending more money in the park, even though it's like a after school daycare. So he's trying to raise prices, obviously, to get that younger crowd out. But why don't, instead of raising prices, why don't just make a chaperone policy? I mean, I don't know how Knott's Berry Farm is doing financially, but I feel like it's working. It's working for them. They're staying with it, and they're going with it. So why not bring that over too? You know, I know parks and companies don't like to copy each other's, but it's a good idea. Chaperone policy should be to spread over to Six Flags as well. But that's just my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. You know, I'd hate to have people coming to a park and making it crazy and dangerous for other families and their kids and everything to come and witness and see this stuff. It tears me up to see that. It's like, because that's my childhood. You know, I grew up in. If you guys don't know, I grew up going to Marine World, Africa, USA. That was my theme park when it opened in the late 80s. I think they're not in the 80s, but when it opened in Vallejo. I didn't know much about Vallejo at the time, but you know, like I said, growing up, I went to Vallejo to Marine World, and that was my Disneyland growing up. So anyways, enough of me jabbering. I'm just wanting to feel like talking, and while I'm on I-5, I got a lot of time to kill, so I figured I'd make a quick video. It's not quick anymore, just kind of dragging on, but yeah, hopefully you guys like my videos down here. I know I don't get a whole lot of views, but just want to cover those topics really quick, and yeah, see you guys in the future. Alright guys, look forward to I'm doing a little review of the hotel I'm staying at. I don't know if you guys, some of you might follow or may or not follow Chris Provost Park Pass. He recommended this hotel. Yeah, you have to wait and see it. From the video he shared, it looks really good. So I went ahead and booked it, and we're gonna check it out. Some of you guys may be like wondering, how the heck am I coming down here so often? Excuse me, sorry. It's because I purchased a Magic Key, obviously, a Magic Key Pass, and we've just been saving up. All we have to do is basically pay for gas and hotel, and everything else is pretty much paid for. Well, food, that too. But yeah, the Magic Key, I think it felt like we've been down here at least a handful of times, and we've definitely got our money's worth out of the pass. The question is are we gonna renew our passes? And I don't know, guys. It's gotten really expensive, with less perks, more blackout days. It's just not been fun. Especially, I feel like point of view, I feel like Disney is getting more and more greedy. I don't know how you guys feel about this Bob Chapek guy, but I do not like how it's going. And the guy who's running the parks too, I've not been on my good side. It's been kind of crazy, but yeah, that's how I feel a little bit about it. But like I said, I don't think we are going to renew our passes. I'm not sure. If anything, we might get the lower tier ones just so we can keep them, because I've been seeing a lot of people not even renewing their passes, and I feel like they're just gonna not delete, but just remove some of the season pass holders positions. And because honestly, Disney makes money off of day tickets, people going in and buying tickets. So if there's less season pass holders, what do you think's gonna happen? They're gonna buy tickets. Disney makes more money. Unfortunately, people are not renewing some of their season passes, and they're not able to renew after that because there's, and then there's other people that are waiting to buy season passes, and there's none available. So my take on that is I feel like they're just removing a lot of season pass holders positions altogether, and then reduce the amount of pass holders, and that way they have more people buying tickets. So it's not been cool, not fun. So anyways, that's me rambling. Just park talk, I guess. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this talk. I wish I could go live with you guys. Unfortunately, I cannot. I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. I'm hoping that changes in the future. I saw something about YouTube might be changing some of that structure on that. I don't know. I think I may have saw something about them reducing the number of subscribers to get to go live, and to have some perks that include 1,000 subscribers and up. So unfortunately, the monetization will not change. You'll still need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours, but the hours is fine. I can do that, but I want to go live with you guys, and that way I can read your guys' questions, not while driving obviously, but just in general, just go to a theme park, or maybe just a day at the house from that, and just kind of go through your guys' questions. Like I said, a lot of you guys had questions about the Six Flags video. I kind of went into it blindly, into Six Flags Fright Fest, thinking, oh, I can figure it out. It's just like Fright Fest like in the previous years. Nope, they actually did change a lot of stuff around. So unfortunately, I had to figure it all out on my own, and like I said, I was confused. I did get straightened out a little bit, asking questions, and yeah. So when I go back, I'm redeeming myself, going back through these haunted houses, doing it the right way, because I literally wasted probably a good 45 minutes of my time trying to figure out the whole wristband thing and where to go to get one, because when I walked into the park, they didn't even give me a wristband. I walked in, showed them my pass, and walked in, and I was like, okay, I see the sign that says Fright Fest. I'm gonna go in, and once we go in there, it's kind of weird. It's kind of to the right of when you first walk in, to the land area. I think it says land area. So to the right, it says Fright Fest, and I walked over there, and they said wristband. And I was like confused because I didn't get a wristband. They're like, yeah, you're supposed to get one when you enter the park. And the person, it was such a cluster. It was so clustered up front because he had the reservation thing. That's what it was. So a lot of people didn't have reservations. They came to the gate. They had groups in front of me. Did not have reservations. So that while they're in line, they're trying to make a reservation, and the staff is trying to help them, show them how to make reservations. And then once they made the reservation, put their information in, then they were able to go in. And it was just such a mess. As we walked in, they just scanned my season pass, and I got in, and I didn't know what was going on. So I had to go back to staff and talk to them, and we had to get the wristbands. And then once I got wristbands, you don't have to have a wristband to get the light up wristband for the haunted mazes, but we went back because we thought we had to have wristbands. But no, you just go to get a regular wristband. You're supposed to get, like I said, with your entry into the park. But then we found a separate person that has all the light up wristbands, and all you have to do is show him that you bought it online, that you bought your maze pass, your Fright Fest on the maze pass, and you show him that, you know, there's like a receipt thing, and it shows the date and everything, and then he gives you a light up wristband, and then you're good to go. You can go anywhere and check out all the mazes and stuff in the park. So all except the one you have to pay for, which is, don't even waste your time. But yeah, I just want to cover that and make sure, yeah, clarify any kind of questions on it. So anyways, I guess definitely rambling. Like I said, I want to go live. Wish I could see your guys' questions, but unfortunately I can't yet, and this will have to do. So stay tuned to my videos down here. It's gonna be a lot of fun, lots to cover, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next one. Bye.